It's Saturday. So, of course, I'm going to do a reading because it's way too freaking hot to be outside, even at the ocean, because, you're still in the heat. So I decided, since I'm home, I'm in the house, it's nice and cool, I'm going to do a reading. I just felt like doing it, so I'm doing it. Okay, this reading is for you. It's August the 10th. This is the Witch's Oracle. And if you didn't watch my Halloween Witchy haul, you definitely should, because it was kind of epic. And let me show you my couple of my favorite things. Oh, why can't I? I gotta reach around my camera. Hang on. Do. I love that. It reminds me of the Haunted Mansion, which is one of my favorite things. And
Well, what do we have here?
So, yeah, I am for. This is an LED. It lights up as well, but I have to go buy batteries for it. So, yeah, I didn't even think about getting batteries while I was out and about. So, here we go. To save a little bit of time, I did a little pre-chef. So, we are going to be using the El Goliath deck, which is new to me, and I'm still, getting to know it, but I definitely am enjoying it for sure. We're doing the Queen of the Moon Oracle, as well as numerology and astrology. So let's get started. Okay. First we have love partnership. Love partnership. We need some calmness right now. Needing some calmness. When I say love partnership, okay, here's the one thing that gets me. Every single time I watch any kind of tarot readings, it's always about, he's in, he likes you, or, he's into you. Like, not everything is about a boy, a man, whoever. It's not always about that. Love is love. You love your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, your aunt, your uncle, your grandparents, your best friend. Sometimes you have a coworker, you love them because they're great, they're awesome. Not everything is about romance. So when I say love partnership, it doesn't necessarily mean romantic. Keep that in mind. This right here is partnership, sharing, and 6 is nurturing. Together it's 8, a balance of power. So we need a balance of power in this love partnership, whatever kind of love that it is. So keep that in mind. Okay. The next card we have is inverted. So we have 77. 77 is a star seed number. So you don't add those together. It's just like if you didn't get it the first time, how about the second time? So seeking, crossroads, options, making a decision. Spirituality. You can see this blue is a bit deeper. So you need to, it's more, you go a little deeper. You're not focusing and listening to your inner voice, that innate gut feeling, the spirituality that you have inside of you that was given to you at birth. So like deep down, you know what's right and wrong. Deep down, you know what you should be doing. And you have to really pay attention and listen to that, because we need this card, whoopsie, to be this way. Okay, so you need to flip it. Flip it like Disick, okay? So we need to get on that. So we're going to focus on 7 and 6 and 2 and 8. Those are the numbers mostly for this reading. Okay, next we have Aries. 1, primal force. Aries. Okay, Aries is a fire sign, which oddly enough, I also have pulled Aries, which is 2 and 3. So again, there's our 2. Knowing. 3, communication. Knowing we have to communicate or collaborate. Okay. And Aries is all about Aries, the one entity in itself. Aries is a fire sign, but Aries is very kind of ADD, all over the place. Let's go, let's go. You know, ooh, look at the squirrel. Oh, look at the butterfly. Kind of, you know, spinning out of control. Not always in a bad way, you know, but childlike, very childlike. So that's the energy. Woo! You know, that's the energy going on right there. And then we have the fire signs. So we have, again, 2, knowing, 3, creativity, communication, collaboration. But together is 5. So we've got some conflict happening there. Whenever there's 5, there's, you know, change, perhaps, a change. Sometimes you have to have a little bit of that poke, you know, that conflict to get you to make the change that you need, to make you to make that decision or that choice, right? And we need a balance of the power. So, and fire is an action. So action to be taken. Force. Mars, the god of war. Force, forcing it. We have you, and again, there's our 7. Okay? There's our 7 right there. So you looking to make a decision, looking to pick a path, to see things for what they truly are. You know, seeking what you need. Those are all pretty much in focus. Okay, so let's get started with our cards. I just let the deck tell me what cards it wants me to pull, and I pull them. If it's 1 card, if it's 12 cards, whatever it is, I just take what the cards tell me to take. Here we go. If you're not familiar with the El Goliath deck, these cards are huge. I love that because I have giant hands. Little cards just feel tiny for me. The bigger cards, I don't know, I just enjoy them. So I just thought these were stunning. They're gold edged, which are beautiful. And I didn't want to say stunning again because I said stunning like 18 times. It's like, pick a new word. So here are the cards. Absolutely, this artwork just blows me away. It doesn't hurt that black and white are my favorite colors. And I know people say, oh, those aren't actual colors. Well, white could be the absence of color. Black could be the combination of all the colors. However you look at it, they're my faves. The 10 of Wands. Okay, someone's doing way too much work, heavy burden. It's kind of all on you. It's all on you. So whatever's going on with this love partnership, you're doing all the work. You're doing all the work, and you're spinning out of control, and you know, it's up to you. You have to take all the action, and it's causing you to be very forceful because, you know, if you're fighting a war and you're a soldier of one, battling, you know, everything else in the world, it causes you to become quite forceful because it's all on your shoulders. You know, literally, look, it's, you know, it's right there. So we have 10. So we have you alone, but backed by spirit. That's the 0. That's spirit. So do you understand? So you have to understand that you aren't ever alone. You have spirit there backing you up. You know, everything's happening for a reason. There is no coincidences. If things are repeating again and again, it's because we haven't learned what we needed to learn. So we keep being retested until we pass. Next, we have the, oh, I forgot to look at it close up. I don't have my glasses on because I'm old as freaking, oh, I shouldn't cuss. Old as you know what. The 6 of Wands. So we have progress, achievement, the busy bee building the hive, making the honey. So again, you know, working, burden, working. Spinning, action, force. My goodness gracious, you are exhausted. You're exhausted. It's Saturday. I hope to God you're not doing anything right now, but other than sitting at your computer watching this stupid video. I shouldn't call my video stupid, but you know what I mean. Like, you need this. Like, you need a break. Hell, you need a break. My gosh, like, this is out of control. 7 of Wands. So, yeah, you're working, but you're doing really good. You don't feel it. Maybe don't think it, but you're taking control of the situation the best you can, and you're very courageous in what you're doing because, it's like walking that tightrope. It takes strength and courage to do that, to not, stay in bed with the covers over your head all day. So good for you. Now, the one message with this otter here is remember, and we have the 7 again, don't forget. We have the 7. So here we have the 6, nurturing. Okay, so we have the 6. And then here we have 7. Now, you have to remember to try to have a little bit of fun. If not fun, at least entertaining rest. Lay in bed, watch a movie, sit here, watch this video, that kind of thing. So you're already doing something good. You're already on that good path there. We have the world. The world, the world, the world. So 10 and 10. 1 and spirit, 1 and spirit. Right? 10 and 10. 20. Partnership with spirit. 2 with spirit. So working together, it's a completion, but it's never complete. It's never complete because what ends begins. What begins ends. See? It's the circle of life in a sense. Like, what's ending is beginning, what's beginning is ending. So yes, it's completed, but then it's starting. Like when you clean the house. Okay, you did the dishes, but now you got to vacuum. You vacuum, now you got to dust. You dust, then you got to do laundry. And then it all starts again the next week. So completed, and it's good. This is a good card. The world is always a good sign. But you definitely need to, you're still working at it. You're still going, which is good. The Chariot, there you go. That's force right there. Okay, with the Chariot, you have to drive those horses. You have to tell them where to go. You have to 7. You have to know your path. Okay, you have to know that you have to nurture and be a balance of power. You have to have that balance of power to get those horses to do what you need them to do to drive that chariot. You can't kind of be all over the place. You have to, with that 7, you have to not be delusional. You have to really focus and you got to get focused. This is all over the place. So you really need to look at things for what they really are, make a decision of what you're going to do, pick your path, and you need to go forward. Now, you either, with this force, okay, but we're talking a balance of power here. See, 6 and 2 is 8, so balance of power. So not too forceful. Too much force can make it break. Trees that, bend in the wind don't break. Trees that try to stand firm will break. So that's the thing, is we don't want you to break here. We need you to bend. So balance out that power, because you got a lot going on. You have a lot happening here. You're overwhelmed. You're tired. You're tired and you're feeling frustrated because you're feeling like it's not happening, but it is. It is happening. It's happening the way it needs to happen at the time frame it needs to happen. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and ask the Queen of the Moon Oracle to elaborate on this and tell us what this is all doing here. Nothing? Fear. You're afraid to not be in control, because if you don't do it, it's not going to get done. It's not going to get done right. And all the liability and all the responsibility falls on your shoulders. So you're constantly in a state of fear. And that is very unsettling and a very unpleasant place to be in. So we have to deal with this fear. Now, here's the thing. You can't have faith and fear at the same time. This right here, the spirituality is flipped because you're too focused on this. You need to let this go. We need to focus on spirituality. You have to focus on trust and faith. It's going to be okay. It's going to work out. Do what you have to do. Stay strong. Keep working. But know that it's all happening for a reason, and that have faith. Just have faith. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. It's really important that you know that. And, 11. Can you see that? 11. 11, make a wish, star seed. Okay? Your wish will be fulfilled. You're working hard at it. You can make it happen. You just have to say to yourself, what is it that you want? What is it that you need? Put it out in the universe and have faith that it will. Okay? 11, that's primal force, primal force. Primal force backed by a primal force. Okay? Next we have pleasure. 18. You and a balance of power. What did I say? What did I say about that balance of power? And where's the otter? Here we go. The otter. Pleasure. What did I say about the otter? To have a little bit of fun. You know, find a way to have some kind of fun. Pleasure. Right there. You and a balance of power. Now that breaks down to 9, which is awakening. Awaken. Wake up and realize that this is the universe. The universe has you. Okay? This is all supposed to be. Take pleasure in it, knowing that you're on the path that you're supposed to be on, hard or not hard, good or not good. This is what it is. Go with the flow. Keep working. Keep focusing. Figure out what it is that you want. Okay? You've got the World card, and you have this card right here, 11. I know it says fear, but see how you're not supposed to focus on the fear? You have 11. Make a wish. Don't focus on the fear. Let the fear go. Focus on that. And finally, self-reflection. What is that? That's you. And 7. There you go. There's your 7. Together it's 8. There's your balance of power. So you have to seek and decide. And the self-reflection, if you notice, if you look, there's not one reflection. There's multiple reflections. So really look at this and understand what it's telling you. You have to look deep inside yourself. We've got to fix this. Get back in tune with what you're in, what's instinctively in you. Okay? You have to get back to that soul, that gut feeling. You have to have faith and trust in yourself. You don't need anyone else. You are all you need. Everything else in your life is just, it's gravy. It's extra. It's wonderful. But you don't need anything other than just you. You're going to be okay. Stand on your own 2 feet. Be your own person. Be your best friend. Be your cheerleader. And then everyone else will follow in suit. People are going to treat you the way you treat you. If you see yourself as stupid, people will treat you stupid. If you see yourself as fat, people are going to treat you like you're fat. If you see yourself as insufficient, people will treat you so. What you see in the mirror is what everyone else is going to see. So when you look in the mirror, see a strong, powerful, confident, beautiful human being. Do you understand? So this is important because this is a message that you were meant to receive today. And it's powerful. I can feel it. It's strong. It's very it's like, I can't walk or run, but if I could, I'd be like, let's go run around the block. Let's go race. Let's go let's do this, I'm ready to win the day. I have severe illness. I'm immobile. I can't move or walk or think or do most things most days, but I do what I can, when I can, how I can. Okay? If I can do what I'm doing, you can do it. There are people out there with no arms and no legs who manage to get through their lives. People who are blind, who walk up and down the street without a guide dog. You can do anything you set your mind to do. You may not do it well. You may not do it right. But you're going to do it. And you're going to figure it out. You're going to figure it out. And you're going to be amazing and fantastic. Because you're going to flip this card around. And you're going to allow what was meant to be, and you're going to have a better attitude, and you're going to have a better sense of yourself because you watched this video and this message was for you and you just received it. What you do with it at this point is all up to you. So I'm here for you. I'm cheering for you. And I'm going to end this with me saying, go get 'em, Tiger.